Welcome to This Explainer. Right now, we're going to fundamentally shift how you look at your daily routines. We're diving into the hidden mathematics behind your everyday choices. You know, those seemingly mundane, ordinary health choices you make from the second you wake up to the minute your head hits the pillow? Well, we're going to reframe them in a way that is absolutely incredibly empowering. Think about this for a second. What do money and habits actually share? I mean, at first glance, your bank account and your morning routine seem completely unrelated, right? One's all about financial wealth, and the other is your physical well-being. But there's actually a deeply surprising structural connection between the two. The exact same mechanics you use to build a massive fortune are the literal exact same mechanics you use to build a healthy life. Which brings us to section 1, the habit multiplier effect, multiplying through repetition. Let's talk about the compound interest of habits. Just like money in a savings account earns interest on top of interest, the effects of your healthy habits actually multiply as you repeat them in small, simple steps. It's like a giant snowball rolling down a hill, picking up speed and size. Healthy habits act exactly like the compound interest of self-improvement on a daily basis. So we're not just talking about simple addition here. No, it is true exponential multiplication. And here's the real secret. It isn't about massive, exhausting overhauls. Small, simple steps multiply over time. The exact same way a few dollars saved every day turns into this huge financial portfolio. A tiny, healthy choice repeated daily multiplies its impact. It's the sheer simplicity of that repetition that triggers the whole multiplier effect. But we run into an issue. Section 2, the illusion of today. Why today feels invisible. Eating healthy, regular exercise, sleeping well. We know these are the classic inputs. We all know we should be doing them, and honestly, we really do strive for them. But there is a major psychological hurdle we hit when we actually try to cram these actions into our crazy, busy lives. The big problem is they seem to make little difference on any given day. Think about your own routine. You eat a salad for lunch, you go for a quick 20-minute run, you actually manage to sleep 8 full hours for once. Then you wake up the next morning, look in the mirror, and shocker, you don't have a six-pack yet. The immediate results are completely invisible. And because a single day doesn't yield transformative results right then and there, we get frustrated by this daily illusion. We think it's just not working, and eventually we just quit. So let's zoom out. Section 3, fast forward 10 years. The striking value of time. If we stretch our view across what we call the habit horizon, things change completely. You start today. Okay, 2 years later, maybe there's not a massive, life-altering difference, but jump to 5 or even 10 years later and the picture totally transforms. The true value of good habits only becomes apparent when we step back and look across these long-term horizons. You simply cannot see the forest if your face is pressed right up against a single tree. You really have to let time do the heavy lifting for you. Look at how this grows. By year 2, the impact is relatively low. You're definitely better off, but the curve is just starting to bend upwards. By year 5, it hits a medium level. The results are undeniable at this point. But at year 10, the impact absolutely explodes. Just like financial compound interest, the most aggressive exponential growth happens right at the very end of the timeline. The compounding impact of those tiny choices grows enormously over these long-term stretches. 10 years. That is the ultimate vantage point. It's only when you look back a full decade later that the true value of your daily discipline becomes undeniably clear. 10 years is the horizon where the compound interest of your habits pays out its absolute biggest dividends. Once you grasp that, today's invisible results, they literally won't discourage you anymore. But there's a flip side. Section 4, the trap of easy choices, the cost of ignoring the good. You see, this exact same math applies when we make poor choices. Skipping the workout, grabbing junk food, or just scrolling on your phone late at night. These are harmless, easy choices today, right? Just like the good habits, the negative impact is entirely invisible on any given Tuesday, but over time they compound, inevitably leading to some severe difficulties in the long term. Delaying what is good for you costs a lot in the long term. It's basically an inverted form of compounding. Instead of earning interest, you're accumulating debt that will absolutely eventually come due. The true cost of ignoring things that are good for you works relentlessly against you over time, accumulating a massive, massive penalty. So I want to leave you with this. What easy choice are you making today, and what will it cost you in 10 years? Just identify one small, seemingly harmless, easy choice you made today. If you repeated that exact same choice every single day for a decade, what is the accumulated cost to your life, your health, and your well-being? It's a pretty heavy question. But by understanding the compound interest of daily discipline, you have the power to change the equation. Let that math work for you, not against you. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.